Joe Hart, we're here in Mesa, Arizona, with the president of the South Bend Cubs. What's it like being out here, seeing a lot of your former players, your current players out here, just enjoying themselves here out in Mesa?
Today's a great day. I mean, obviously we're a little over 2 weeks from opening day, and to see some of our guys that have come through South Bend and see the progression they've made, see some of the coaching staff for this upcoming year. This is it. I mean, opening day, the countdown is on. Here in 2 weeks, we'll be kicking off here in South Bend. As the Cubs, you know, they're one of the best for a reason. Obviously, they have a great staff, they have great players, great character guys within the organization. You know, just standing out here today, you know, 5 or 6 guys from players that we've had over the last 3 or 4 years still come up. Hey, how are you doing? Hope all is well. How's the family? So not only is it a great organization from a talent standpoint, they got good character guys within the organization. And I think that's why we have the success that we have in South Bend. These guys are out in the community doing various things, and it starts at the top with the Chicago Cubs. I mean, the biggest thing for us is when people come out to the ballpark, they're just have a good time. Obviously, it's great when we win, but most people that come out are out there just to make long-term memories with their family, friends, co-workers, and that's what it's all about for us. So, you know, we do the fireworks, we do the crazy promotions, giveaways, and then the biggest thing for us is making sure our players get out in the community so our fan base knows who our players are, because again, you're going to see guys that are in South Bend in a couple years will be playing at the big leagues. Perfect example is you look at David Bodie and Ian Happ were both with us in 2015. Here they are in the big leagues, and you're going to see a lot more over the next couple years of guys coming through South Bend and roaming the friendly confines. Fans are kind of the lifeblood of any minor league ball club. You know, we have great support in South Bend, and you draw in 350,000 people a year. It's great for the players because these players, what better than to go out and perform in front of 6,000 to 7,000 people a night, you know, versus 100 people. I mean, that's not any fun. It's not any fun for us as an organization, not any fun for the players. But the best thing about being a part of the Cubs organization is it is a national brand, it is a worldwide brand. I mean, you know, I'm sure while I'm out here at spring training, typically I'll see some folks out here wearing South Bend Cubs merchandise. You'll see big league merchandise, and that's a lot of fun and exciting for us as well, being a part of the affiliate, kind of the chain, so to speak. Is it's a huge organization, it's a huge fan base, and you know, God bless Cubs fans. Andrew, when he bought the club at the end of the 2011 season, vowed to make many upgrades to the ballpark. We made a commitment to the city of South Bend, and I think it's paid off. In 2011, the South Bend Silverhawks at the time only drew 112,000 people for the entire year. You know, now we're drawing 350,000, and that doesn't come without his commitment and the financial money that he's invested in the ballpark. But from day one, our mindset is going to be we're going to provide the best possible facilities for the Cubs and their players. And you know, I think it's fun to see when you see guys out here and you know they're asking how the performance center is, you know, what's going on in the locker room, how is our staff doing, because I think they appreciate it and they recognize they have something special in South Bend. I mean, you look at the complex around us, it's phenomenal. The other thing too is I think it's been a win for the community in Mesa. I mean, you look when a big league game is, you know, you see their attendance numbers, they're drawing 15 and 16,000 people for every big league spring training game. So I think it's been a win-win between the community and the organization. But yeah, when you're out here, it's the best of the best, and that's what we try to replicate in South Bend. As a matter of fact, when we were looking at building our performance center, I brought our architect out and we toured the Cubs Under Armour Performance Center just so we could get ideas to implement in our facility as well. So yeah, a lot of things that we've tried to implement from here in Mesa that we're doing in South Bend as well. I like to say I have the best staff in all of minor league baseball. It's the best staff I've ever had, you know, from Nick Brown to TJ, our groundskeeper, Andy, Pete, all those guys, Devin. I mean, we have a first-class front office, and I think that provides the success that we've been able to experience. I mean, Brendan King on the radio side with Darren, Chris Hagstrom running the video and production side of things. I mean, we don't do what we do without those folks. I mean, I like to say you're only as good as the staff you surround yourself with, and I can't do it without them, and you know, I'm blessed because we have the best of the best in minor league baseball. God bless my wife, she's a saint. She certainly understands what we go through from a day-to-day standpoint during the summertime, and usually by July she's ready for baseball season to end and ready for me to get back home, but then usually by November she's ready for it to start again and me to get back out. But it's great. I mean, obviously it was a lot harder when the kids were younger. I mean, it's hard when you're out at the ballpark 12 hours a day, 8, 9 days in a row. She has a true commitment to our family. She's really the one of our family that takes care of everything. And my son Calvin on Sundays will come to the game with me. He grabs a radio, walks around like he's part of the staff, checking things out. My daughter goes out there. She does a lot of lessons out in the performance center. She plays softball. So I think that's the other fun thing for me is my kids are getting to enjoy and experience and see what I get to do for a living. So You know, it is. It's a real treat for me to have my family involved with what I do at the ballpark. So I've been working in minor league baseball now 25 years. It's hard to believe that that was a true passion of mine growing up in high school and playing ball, but now having the opportunity to truly work in a field that I'm passionate about. I got my degree in sport management, so you know, for me it's like every day is like being a kid in a candy store. It's Christmas Day every time I go to work, and you know, not a lot of people get to say that. And you know, for me, people ask me all the time, what is the biggest excitement you get out of your job? And for me, it's at the end of the night when you see people leaving the ballpark with a smile on their face, kids having a good time. That's why we do what we do. God bless Cubs fans. Go Cubs, go.